Spreading wings to Somaliland, Smoothtel under the management of Raphael Mwangi has stood the test of time. From a time when technology had taken no roots in Kenya to the new age of technology.
14 years ago, that is 2003, that's what we are talking about, was a year of change. And a lot of things were happening. And felt this is the opportunity that we've been waiting for, to come up with something different that addresses customers' need in a different way.
Smoothtel takes pride in delivery of cost-effective, future-proof quality IT solutions, a venture that was not easy to toss himself in. Started in 2003, Smoothtel stepped in to break the chains of bondage in the telecommunication industry that had monopolized the information technology market.
Previously, over the years before that, there was this monopoly of the telecommunication environment, whereby it was one company dealing with a particular product, and if you don't buy from that company, you can't buy from anybody else. So we came in to bridge that gap, whereby customers had a second choice, a different company that they could offer most of their IT products then, today ICT products. And yes, we do have more ICT products than any other company in Africa.
They say a journey of 1,000 miles began with a single step. Starting the then IT solutions company came along with its own fair share of challenges. One rare moral value though was Smoothtel standing beyond the challenges at the startup level.
As a new company, you know, the first 1, 2, 3 years, financing was a challenge. But we got trust from suppliers, and we got credit. You know, they trusted that we are a forward-looking company with a future. You know, being 1 month and getting credit from suppliers, it meant a lot for us. And hence, we didn't go through the challenges that a lot of companies face. We got it a little bit easy. Not very easy, but a little bit easy. And yes, we were very energetic and a lot of passion, and customers believed in us and the suppliers believed in us, and we were able to combine the efforts and create a steady growth in the company.
Having been through the military, Raphael had to be resilient, as this new venture would pose demands on what to adjust into in order to meet the demand of his first customer. This included doing what he calls a cleanup to open pathways and remain versatile.
Our first customer was going through the ISO process. So there was a lot of cleanup to be done it's a manufacturing industrial, customer. So a lot of cleanup needed to be done, and the cleanup needed to be done in every environment, including the telecommunication ICT. So yes, we were involved for the whole year, upgrading systems, putting pathways, and bringing in new solutions. And it took about 1 year to have a clean environment, and they got ISO certified, and we felt like we got ISO certified also because we learned a lot about quality management systems from our interaction with this customer. And yes, by and by, almost every day we were getting a new customer. Almost every day, every week, we were getting a new customer. And we got customers that had branches in Kenya. Hence, we were able to work in Nakuru, in Kakamega, in Mombasa, in our first 6 months. We were doing that. We got customers in the insurance industry and corporates, in cement and other environments. It was good. The first years were very good.
A mistake becomes one when repeated. For Smoothtel to stand, they had to learn from their own mistakes, which triggered them to examine the existing terms of engagement with their clients. This examination would in turn prompt stringent measures that would bar the company from the further loss.
We've made credit facility. We've extended credit facilities to customers who didn't pay. And I remember there's a customer we went to court with, and they was made to make commitments on how to pay, and then they paid, but it took 1 year. So their customers who have, gone under, they change their mobile phones, and they disappear. And we've learned from that. So we came up with a credit policy which is working very well for us. Other mistakes we've made is to also engage in the county business. Trust me, and this is true. Counties take too long to pay. So if you do not have enough resources, I've seen friends of mine come and tell me, Rafael, we have to close because these counties owe us a lot of money and they're not paying. So if you do a multi-million project, let's say 10 million, 20 million, 30 million, 40 million, or 100 million project, and you have to service the suppliers who supplied the goods to you, and these guys are not paying you, it becomes very difficult. So yes, we engaged also with the county business, and we learned a lot. Today, we made a decision not to engage in business with the counties unless there is a clear indication of availability of funds for that project. So once bitten, twice shy.
While personal experiences can be limiting to one's growth, Smoothel's next big expansion venture will rip from his idea on health products, an opportunity he saw thrive after having struggled with obesity and overcoming it.
Looking at, we've already done a search for our company to deal with health products, and this motivation is coming from my own experience. I used to weigh 105 kgs 2 years ago. So, and then we did a medical test up here, there were doctors, nurses, and all these people. And my BMI was bad because I was obese. And I felt someone was telling me, Rafael, diabetics is looking at you, cancer is looking at you, hypertension, all these diseases will follow you if you don't drop this weight. So I took the cue, and I made a decision to go to lose weight to my BMI level, which apparently I have attained, but I want to be below the maximum. So I'm working on losing 2 more kgs. I'm 77.1 now, and 77.4 is still okay with me. So, but I really want to drop. So from 105 to 77.1. It's a great achievement. So how did I do that? I changed my diet, and I exercised more, and basically this is what people need to do. I have friends who are struggling with the same condition, and I'm finding myself being able to help a lot of people. So for me, it's a business line that I need to put my mind on, and we're in the process of registering a company, RM Epic Health, that would be dealing with medical, not medical per se, not medicine or that, but with health solutions that help people come out of those kind of environments. We have, for example, hydrogen water. A product that we've been testing for more than 1 year now, and it works magic, because when hydrogen gets into your body system, it removes oxidation and fights the radicals, increases immunity, and you don't get sick. It helps also with weight loss. So that's one of the products that we are selling, or we're going to be selling through the RM Epic Health Limited.
Having things hands-on, he says, will be the best way to learn management skills that in turn will help a person yearning to venture into entrepreneurship start up a company.
I'm personally opposed to that. I believe these people should go and work and then gain experience, even on how to handle money. We've seen even our athletes, when they come back here, they're with a lot of money, but they don't know what to do with the money. So how will you handle money and you have no experience on handling money? You can do the technology aspect because you went to school, but then how will you handle money? And if you're an accountant, you open business, then unless it's in your field, then you can do consulting. But how do you consult? You straight from school, how do you start a consultancy? You need to go and work and gain experience for you to come out and do consultancy or any business. So I personally believe experience, and this is evaluated experience, is the best teacher. And people with evaluated experience, positive evaluated experience, can go out there and make it in life.